Hello, everyone. My name is Zulfiqar, and welcome to another episode of Income Investors. With me today is John Whitefoot with another exciting income pick. If you want to read more about what John writes on a regular basis, you can head to incomeinvestors.com, or you can find the link to the website in the description below. Stocks have been experiencing prolonged volatility as President Trump wavers on and off with his tariff threats against Canada and Mexico. And if there is one thing big businesses don't like, it's uncertainty, and neither do stocks. It doesn't help that President Trump also said recently that tariff-related recession isn't out of the cards either. Though a recession is far from certain, and many economists think ongoing tariff talks has already been priced into the stock market, which has seen the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ give up all their gains since November election. The fact is, the US economy remains resilient, with interest rates expected to come down over the next 2 years. Business conditions in the country remain robust. And that's good news for business development companies like Capital Southwest Corporation. They're traded on NASDAQ under symbol CSWC. John?
Yeah, thanks, Mo. Capital Southwest Corporation is a business development company or a BDC that provides capital to lower middle market companies in the US to help them grow their operations. It invests anywhere from $5 million to $70 million in financing to companies with $3 million to $25 million in EBITDA, a strong track record of performance, stable customer supplier performance, sustainable market positions, and strong free cash flow conversion. The last 12 months, it has committed approximately $673 million in direct debt and equity financing across 61 lower middle market portfolio companies, including 22 new investments and 39 add-on financings.
I see that it reported a third quarter earnings beat.
Yeah, Capital Southwest Corporation has been reporting pretty strong total investment income or revenue growth over the last number of years, climbing from $62 million in 2020 to a record $178.1 million in fiscal 2024, and is on track to beat that number in fiscal 2025. It's seen its profits grow over the same period of time as well, from $1.57 per share in 2020 to $2.77 per share in 2024. Now, for the third quarter of fiscal 2025, ended December 31st, 2024, Capital Southwest reported total investment income of $51.9 million, and that's up 7% over the same prior year period. Third quarter net investment income or earnings were up 5% on an annual basis at $30.3 million or 63 cents per share. And Wall Street was looking for earnings of 62 cents per share. And then for the 9 months of fiscal 2025, total investment income rallied more than 15% to $152 million, while total net investment income jumped 12% to $90.3 million or $1.92 per share.
If you like what you see so far, check out incomeinvestors.com. While you're there, you could also sign up for our free special report titled 3 Income Stocks to Own Today. One of those stocks currently has a dividend yield of 12.7%. You can find the link to incomeinvestors.com in the description below. And now back to the video. And John, on the passive income front, Capital Southwest increased its total distribution to 64 cents per share.
For the fourth quarter ended March 31st, 2025, Capital Southwest's board increased its total dividend for the quarter to 64 cents per share. Now, this included a regular dividend of 58 cents per share and a supplemental dividend of 5 cents per share. Now, in the fourth quarter of fiscal 2024, it paid total dividends of 63 cents per share. The company's current annual distribution is $2.54 per share for a forward annual distribution of 11.05%. Now, this is slightly higher than the company's 5-year average dividend yield of 10%. Management said in its third quarter financial release that all future dividend declarations are at the discretion, of course, of its board of directors. It is the company's intent to continue to distribute quarterly supplemental dividends for the foreseeable future.
And how is CSWC stock doing?
Capital Southwest stock traded at a 52-week high of $27.23 per share back in July of 2024, which is just below its record $28.41 per share recorded in October of 2021. It has given up some ground since then, and as of this recording, is trading hands at $22.73 per share, while CSWC stock entered a death cross in November. That's a bearish technical crossover where the 50-day moving average crosses below the slower trending 200-day moving average. Recent moves in CSWC stock could see that trend reverse. The company's 50-day moving average is inching higher, while the 200-day moving average is sliding lower. Now, should the 50-day moving average cross over the 200-day moving average, it would be a golden cross. And that's a bullish technical crossover where the 50-day moving average is, of course, above the 200-day moving average. Now, holding this formation could see the stock move towards its record high. Wall Street certainly thinks the CSWC stock is heading in the right direction and has provided a 12-month share price target of $25 per share.
John, thank you so much for your insights. Capital Southwest Corp is a great BDC with growing portfolio of lower middle market US companies. In the third quarter of fiscal 2025, 98% of its portfolio was made up of first lien senior secured debt. It added $313.4 million in new committed credit investment during the quarter, with weighted average yield on debt investments of 12.1%. It also increased its total dividend to 63 cents per share and has said it plans to continue to distribute quarterly supplemental dividends for foreseeable future. More free money is great news to the 189 institutions that hold 31.54% of stake in the outstanding shares. Three of the biggest institutional holders include Van Eyck Associates, Sandra Morris Harris, and Two Sigma Advisors. That's it for today, and make sure to go to incomeinvestors.com now to get our free special report on 3 income stocks to own today. One of those stocks currently has a dividend yield of 12.7%. You can find the link to incomeinvestors.com in the description below. We'll be back with more income picks soon, so stay tuned. And in the meantime, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Goodbye for now.